Hi there, it's Stuart Fensterheim, the couples expert. I'm here in my office on a Sunday getting ready to record my podcast on online infidelity. I'm really excited about it because it just followed Jim Thomas's podcast where he was such a wonderful, gracious guest on my podcast. I hope you enjoyed that podcast. I wanted to let you know what's coming up. We have two really wonderful guests coming to the Couples Expert podcast. Michelle Ferris, who will be joining me this next week to record an interview on substance abuse and couples relationship. There's nothing more painful and the anxiety and the pain that's caused when a member of the family have an alcohol disease or substance abuse problem. So we're going to talk about how to cope with that and some of the ramifications of that. The next one, which is a much more sensitive one, which I'm going to have Mary Lee on the podcast. She's going to be talking about hypersexuality. That is her expertise, and she's going to be talking about sex addiction, pornography, and actually, I don't know if any of you are members of LinkedIn, but on LinkedIn there's been a whole dialogue going on in the emotional focused therapy group on sex addiction and some of the problems that causes and whether there really is a sex addiction, is it just something that's made up? So we're going to be talking a lot, and Mary has so many she's just so wonderful and gracious to talk and take some time out of her busy schedule to really talk about that. This is not going to be a podcast that I'd recommend you have any children nearby when you listen to it, because it's going to be very, very graphic, and we'll be talking very much in a very direct way about this really problem that alienates couples tremendously. And stay tuned this Thursday on the Couples Expert podcast, my podcast on online infidelity. And if you're inclined, please go to my iTunes channel at the Couples Expert podcast. Leave me an honest review so I can get my message of love and connections out to all the people out there that need that. Take care. Have a good one. Bye-bye.